Good day, everyone. Happy birthday, all Aries. And we are in Aries season officially starting March 20th, going until approximately April 20th in the year 2022. Some of you are having a birthday. You're a sun sign of Aries. Some of you are cuspies. Pisces, Aries, Aries, Taurus. You're having a birthday or had a birthday. Those of you who have an Aries rising, those of you with an Aries midheaven, descendant, or IC, you're having an Aries birthday on your angles. And that is huge. And that is very important. Because the sun in Aries is igniting you now. Know your angles. Angles are key, at least to me. And I think we need to really know our angles and pay attention. For example, when Aries season hits. And is it hitting one of our angles? Yeah, we might be having a birthday, but where is it hitting our angles in our chart? We all carry Aries in our chart. Some of us have it stronger and more pronounced. Those of you who have a sun sign or anybody with the angles, you need to know your Aries gets ignited every time we have Aries season. Aries season in the West, well, Aries season in the United States represents we are in spring. Spring has sprung. We are taking action. This is spring training for Major League Baseball. This is when the season starts. It's show time. And the key words for Aries are start, fire, passion, Mars, first, competitiveness, confident, leader, warrior, athlete, sexy. This is where it all begins in the astrology world, is with Aries. Aries is number one. Aries is number one. This is where we start. And we start in astrology by knowing what? Our natal chart. If we're celebrating our birthday, if there's billions of people in the world who all celebrate their birthday and they go to travel to all these wonderful exotic places and they do all these wonderful things on their birthday and they receive all these lavish gifts and, oh, it's my birthday, I think I'm going to do some skydiving, or, oh, it's my birthday, I think I'm going to run a marathon, or, oh, it's my birthday, I think I'm going to go to Greece. We have lots of people celebrating birthdays. And if you're celebrating your birthday, don't you think you should know why you're celebrating your birthday? You're celebrating your birthday because of the time, the place, and location of your birth, which was your birth, which is your natal birth chart. So if you celebrate your birthday, you owe it to yourself. At least get a copy of your natal chart. No one's saying you got to know your chart inside and out. But at least know why you're celebrating your birthday. What a different world we would have if more people at least pulled their chart and took a look. Doesn't mean you got to be into astrology. But what it does mean is that you are learning to be self-aware, which is what Aries teaches us, which is what all the great leaders possess, is self-awareness. The great leaders of the world know themselves. All the motivational speakers that I follow, Oprah, Wayne Dyer, Les Brown, Tony Robbins, Bob Proctor, they all talk about to be successful, you need to study yourself. You need to know yourself. You need to know your personal Mandela. You need to know your strengths and your weaknesses and what you like in career and what you like in your relationships and what you want in the home life and what kind of personality are you putting off in the world. And are you willing to look within yourself and say, hey, I know I'm really good at this, but I really am not so good at this. And this is where I need to work on my stuff. One of the problems we have in the world, folks, is we got a lot of people who are really wealthy and super educated and have lots of possessions. But what are they lacking? They're lacking self-awareness. Success comes when you're self-aware. If astrology isn't your tool to learn self-awareness, that's okay. The key is to learn it. That's what astrology teaches us. That's what Aries teaches us. Aries teaches us to be self-aware, to learn the self, to study the self. And we start in the natal chart. This is where we begin our new year. This is where we go after our dreams, our hopes, and our wishes. As Les Brown said, we don't have to be great to get started, but we have to start to be great. That's Aries. We have to start to be great. We need to go confidently in the direction of our dreams. We need to know thyself. To thy own self be true. We need to get that in check. We need to get that in check if we are looking for success in life, right? And so this is the time, right now, the time to shine, the time to get started. The beginning is now. Tony Robbins, one of my other favorite speakers, says, the path to success is to take massive, determined actions. Okay? So the way to get started is to quit talking and start doing. That's what Aries teaches us. Take action. Even if you take a baby step, everybody here can take action. Everybody here can pull their natal chart for free on the internet. Just type in your birth time, place, and location. Pull it up. Everybody here can learn about themselves, study the self. They didn't teach us how to study the self in school, so we kind of either fell into it or we learned that it was important along our way. You know, when you first get your review in corporate America, and maybe it's not what you were hoping for, you start waking up and going, my boss said maybe I take longer breaks than I'm supposed to. I didn't know I did that. Oh, wow. Do I? You know, it's when we get out into the world and we have these conversations and we are working for corporate America, or we're a leader and we get reviewed or this or that. That's when we start learning about self-awareness. We don't learn it in elementary school or junior high or high school, at least when I was going to school. We've got to teach it to ourselves. Okay? So Aries season is here. Are you going to hit a home run? Are you going to go to first base? As long as you go, you're in Aries season. You have connected. Those of you who have Aries rising, your personality is getting lit up now. Do you have an important meeting to go to? What about those of you who have Aries on the midheaven? What are you getting lit up? What's getting lit up for you in your career? You getting recognized? Are you changing careers? Is the spotlight on you? Aries descendant, what are you doing in relationships? What are you doing about fairness in the public and the law? What's happening in your relationship energy, Aries descendants? What about Aries IC? What's happening at the home life, Aries ICs? You buying a new house? Is your home life being spotlighted right now? Those of you with Aries on the angles, remember, when Aries is in season, your angles are getting ignited. I'm an Aries descendant. I'm getting ignited when Aries season comes to town. I also have Venus in Aries. I have Mercury in Aries, and I'm a Libra rising. Okay? My Libra rising reports to the chart ruler, which is Venus in Aries. Okay? That's why I'm a straight shooter, folks. That's why I just tell it like it is. You know, that's why I can get fired up. Because I carry a lot of Aries in my own self. And I work with a lot of Aries clients as well. And so know your Aries energy. You all carry it. Know the modern day ruler is Mars. Know that Aries is the ruler of the first house. This is when we start the new year in the astrology world. Know that Aries energy is about getting started with the self, taking action, going confidently in the direction of your dreams. It's about spring training. It's about spring forward. It's about spring. It's about what's sprouting up now. What's sprouting up now? Aries is the opposing energy to Libra. So anytime we're in Aries season, we are opposing Libra season on some level. Does it mean it's bad? No. But what it means is Aries is about the self. I am. I am. I am who I am. I'm going to get started now. Libra is we are. We are going to get started. In order to be good in Libra season, we need to have the Aries season down. In order for Aries, the sun, to travel through the rest of the signs and the constellations, into trouble is when and how. How does Aries energy get into trouble? It's when they are sitting on the sidelines and they're not taking action. It's when they are just in a funk. It's when they just don't feel like it. It's like when they want to take a break and they're not in the mood. But once they get going, most Aries that I know, they feel so much better. I have a lot of Aries clients, and a lot of them come to me when they just don't have the motivation, the energy to move, to take action. And so we talk about that. We talk about taking action, and most of the time, once they start taking action, they will tell me, since I took action, I feel better. Since I took action, good things have happened to me. No, things aren't perfect, but it's got me moving forward because they know life is about movement. Life is about taking steps. That's what Aries teaches us. So I'm going to end there. I'm going to get off my soapbox. Happy birthday, Aries. Those of you who celebrate Aries season, have a great month. Take action. Go for it now. The time is now. There are no more dress rehearsals when we are in Aries season. It is showtime. Bye-bye.